everyone. It's an impromptu live. I wasn't planning on coming and sitting with you guys today, but I needed to make this wreath that I'm going to be working on here, the Welcome to Our Home wreath with the gnome on it. So I decided I might as well, just be live and, get to chat with you guys while I'm doing this. So I need to make this. This wreath here is sold, so I just need to make it so that I can deliver it tomorrow. So I wanted to just come and chat with you guys, and you can actually watch me make it. I have some of my normal viewers on through Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and litapothecary.com. And we also have Clapper on today, which is great, something new. I don't have Instagram today. I have Clapper in their place today, just so that more people can see us make wreaths. So I wasn't I wasn't planning to come, and as you see, I have this that says everyone is welcome, and that's not what we're doing. So let me turn that off. We're not doing everyone is welcome. We're doing welcome to our home. But everyone is welcome to watch us on the live. So we'll go ahead and we're going to get started because I need to get this one done. I've already pre-cut some of the ribbons. Well, not some. I've already pre-cut all of the ribbons. So I like this one. I don't know if you've seen it on the website or not, but we've got this blue and orange plaid, and then this blue with a little bit of gold in it, which is fun. And then this nice black and natural check, and this sage olive green. So that's gonna go on there. We don't need them yet. I haven't done the base, as you can see, and I haven't cut the actual top mesh either. So you'll get to come along with me while I do that, and I will show you how a wreath comes together. If you haven't watched us before, you'll get to see it. So let's go ahead and get started. We will clip this. I don't need to keep any of the things because I already know everything that's going into this one today. So, oops. There we go. We're gonna go. Ooh, I'm gonna move this so that they don't get all moved around. I'm gonna pop them down here, the ribbons, for now. We are going to just use this tan or natural color base, kind of tan. Hi, everyone who's joining. Great to see you. With the gold tinsel in it that we're going to put on the base. So I'll get started on that. But I want to I like to secure it with a couple zip ties to the base. So that's just what I do, and I've seen a couple other people that do that, that make wreaths. So okay, so we'll get started. We will scrunch this up. I have my own. I think everyone does different. I just have my own method for how I like to fold this and scrunch this on there. But we'll get this started, and before you know it, the base will be done. And it's amazing when the base is done how it already looks. Really, it looks a lot nicer for me now. I can, because I've seen them so many times. I look at it and I'm like, okay, it's a partially finished wreath. But I remember the first couple times I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. But now it's, so we'll go ahead and get that, put it in there. I measure. I don't measure exact, and it doesn't have to. This just is the base. I just kind of measure, by look. Um, I take it almost to the next tie, and then push it back and push it in there. So if anyone who's recently joined didn't see at the beginning, I'll grab it. We're making a wreath, and we're going to do it with this Welcome to Our Home little gnome. And he actually has a whole bunch of little changeable hands that can go on there. He's so cute. I've made 2 different versions of him. The same sign, but different colors and the base and everything. And I actually have a very similar, almost identical, but I think the shape of the hands are a little bit different. I have another version of him who's really cute, and it just says Gnome Sweet Gnome instead of Welcome to Our Home. That's kind of, something for everyone. Some people are more traditional with Welcome to Our Home. Other people like the little bit of funness of the Gnome Sweet Gnome. So that's why I grabbed that. I haven't actually made a Gnome Sweet Gnome yet, but yeah. There we go. Welcome, Udo Schaefer. I see you recently joined. Hi. Glad that you could join me on this Sunday. Just occasionally seeing Gone Coastal. Hi. I'm noticing where it's telling me now that people have joined. So I'm sorry if I missed you if you joined earlier, but we are glad that you're here with us, making this Welcome to Our Home gnome wreath with the changeable hands for all the seasons and regular items too. I mean, there's even a beer. You can have your gnome hold a beer, for maybe for football season or whatever. So I don't know how to say that. Asif Shaken. Oh, there's so many. Ted Rosie. Hi. Lots popping in. So we're almost done here with the top row. So we got that, and I usually just transition down to this bottom tier. I try to look when I'm starting that if it's lined up. Welcome, NK. And like I had mentioned before, this bottom portion, for me, I fill the top with the other colors that we're going to do. This bottom portion is just a couple reasons. It makes the wreath more full, and it also covers the wire form so that you don't see it. If any of the top, you know, pieces have little gaps here or there, then it's just another mesh that's behind it. So I always try to get one that coordinates, because I didn't show you earlier which one, what the top meshes will be, but you'll see them in just a minute because we're almost done with the bottom. And so there's like a tan with some, they're kind of more muted colors, almost fall colors, but I've tried to pick for this one neutral colors. So they're not really fall, true fall, but they are, you know, the more muted colors. They're not the bright vibrants because of the changeable hands and you can put different seasons. I didn't want, you know, to have it like red and green for Christmas and then it's 4th of July. so yeah, so that's why I tried to have a more neutral, and plus then it goes with any kind of decor that you would want. You can, this is one that you could actually keep inside your house. In addition to the front door, because it says welcome, but because, so it would work on the front door, but because of the little hands, which I'll take some out then and show you, they're just adorable. This is probably the fourth or fifth one of this particular one that I've sold. And I think it's popular just, well, gnomes are cute, but also because it's so versatile. So, and Jules, welcome. So I don't know if you saw, I posted very recently. I posted the wreath I made yesterday, the "Everyone is Welcome Here" wreath. I really liked that. I like that one. It's really nice. I actually ordered a couple more of those signs after I made it because it came out really well, and I want to be able to make more if it's popular, and even if it does sell, I kind of almost want to have one, keep one for myself. So that's why I went ahead and ordered more um, of those. But I did post it, so if you missed it, you can go back in my profile and it should be the last posting that "Everyone is Welcome Here" with the rainbow. It's not just rainbow. It has rainbow mesh, but it also has the black and tan and all that. So it ties in every kind of person is welcome, which was, I liked that message. Hi everyone, welcome. Okay, we had just enough, which is good because we're back around. I'm going to cut a little extra because I want to let it poof down here. I knew that was going to fall. And any excess I can cut off inside. So I will tie down the other edge. Welcome to everyone who is just joining us. We are working on this "Welcome to Our Home" wreath with the gnome. And he has changeable hands. He's adorable. So we just got, we're just getting the base complete. So there we go. We've got the base done. This is just the underlayment of the mesh. I will be putting more mesh on top. So we're going to go ahead and grab that one now. So this is our base that we have, and I'll set it over here. And I will get our top. Let me show you the two that we're going to put on there. So we've got these two, and they're both kind of neutral. We have this natural with the orange and yellow and kind of darker red tinsel. And then we have this plaid that has multiple colors. It's got a little white in it. It's got some yellow and blue and orange and red. I kind of liked it because they're a little more muted. They're kind of the darker, more muted colors. But they're all the primary colors, so it could go with anyone's decor, pretty much. So we'll go ahead and we will start cutting the strands to go, the pieces to go on top of the wreath. So I will need my rotary. Let me grab a drink real quick. And I didn't bring my lit mug today because it was being used. But this was just impromptu. I didn't plan. I told you that I was going to show you this wreath. So I figured, since I was going to just show it to you, I might as well just make it with you. I'm going to save this because I'll give her another one. And then you can actually see it being made, and not just a still picture of it. Because I need to make this one today because I have to deliver it tomorrow. Okay. There we go. There we are. So I'm gonna start my two sides. These are the shorter. With the top row, we put some shorter pieces of mesh. And then the outer one, we put some longer pieces. Come on. These little strands want to get stuck. This might be the last. Nope, there's one more after this. This top one, this multicolored one, is a very thick, heavy material. It's really good quality, but those are harder to cut through. They have little individual strands that always want to stay catching, on everything else. Okay, so we have the smaller pieces here, and now we will work on the longer strands. And I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, the multicolor is going to use the whole roll. The tan one, I think I might have a little bit left. Welcome, Cody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are making an welcome to our home gnome wreath. There we go. 2. Like I said, I wasn't planning, so I didn't tell anyone that I was coming on live today, because I honestly didn't plan to. But just when I was sitting down here to do it, I just said, let me turn everything on, and we can make it together. I'm not gonna do any fancy, showing off of like my candles. I mean, I have some sitting over here by me, or the steamers, or any of the other stuff that I make, like I normally do in the lives. This was just impromptu, and let's just chit chat and just make a wreath together, because I needed to make it anyway. So. There we go. Yes, I was right. There's probably this multicolored. I think there's probably only enough for one piece left. Yep. And then there's this is the end of the roll. I don't even know that there's enough for a whole piece. And then this, I have little pieces of rolls left, but I have multiple little pieces, which might be good. I might, out of those multiple little pieces, I might be able to make a whole one, because I really like this mesh. This one is one of my favorites, and I can't get it right now. This time of year, they're not making it. Because it is a fall mesh, but it's so neutral. I mean, it does look Thanksgiving-y, but I really like it. It's just really nice. Even my mom liked it when she came over. She wanted to grab it, and I was like, I don't have that much left, and I have to make the one. Yeah, this, I'm not going to save this. There's not that much of it. Not enough to do anything. But I saved the tubes. I don't do anything with them, but I have friends that do crafts with them. So that's why I saved them. So we will get the wreath form back, and we can go ahead and get started on this. I don't know what some of this is. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So welcome if you're just joining us. We are making a welcome to our home gnome wreath with changeable hands. And I said I was going to show you some of the hands. So it's funny, I have the beer one somewhere around. Because I made one and the person didn't want the beer because they were giving it to someone who was sober. So we took that one out. But yeah, we have like a fall leaf, and we have a cake, and yeah, look, he's so cute. He's just holding the cake. yeah, we have Christmas, we have a sunflower. So it's really cute. Yeah, he's cute. So there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, get him over here and we'll keep going because I can start chit-chatting and get distracted. That happens often. How do I want to? Okay, I'll start with these. I can't remember if I did him. I'm going to look up one thing while we're on. Because I want to make sure how I did him. I might have to look him up on the website. Oh, it's not resized. Sort by name. I know, I'm sorry. If you're just joining, I know it's got to be boring to sit here looking at me. But I just need to look this up. Since this is one that I've made before, I'm going to have to look it up on the website. I need to decide if I did the scroll method where, because I can just roll it like this and then scrunch, which I think that's what I did, or if I did a different method. But I just need to see the picture and it will tell me because I cannot remember. Because I initially made this, I don't think that it matters. Okay, it doesn't matter. Perfect. I'm going to do it how I want. I don't think I want to do this method. I'm going to do the other method. That's my favorite. I like to do the scrunching method because I feel like it's a little more full. It fills out a little more that way. Come on. I'm not happy with how I did that. Much better. Okay. Here we go. I honestly think I did the scroll method on this. I think I'm going to try it both ways, and I'm going to decide what I want to do. Because since this is just an impromptu, live, we can figure it out as we go how we want to do it, right? So I'm gonna just do the scroll method here on this one. That's not what I did on the last one. Oh, come on. And there we go. And then I'm gonna be able to compare them, which it's a scroll method. It's also a butt method because when you put it together, it looks like a little butt. So it's just not as full to me, which is why I like the other method. Yeah, we're gonna go with my initial one, what I thought, and we'll be good. So welcome if you're just joining. We're doing a welcome to our home gnome wreath with he has changeable hands. He's so cute. We're just getting the mesh on top of the wreath, so you can watch it come to life. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, so that combination, I like it. It looks good. And it'll be cute when we get the little gnome sign on top there. So adorable. Yeah, I honestly think that this is a different method of placing the mesh than when I did the original wreath that I posted. Um, I think I did the other method, but this one is so much fuller. And I honestly, at least lately, I've liked this method better, where you just kind of scrunch it up and then you can just place it in. It's just really full, makes the wreath full. And that's what I like. I like when they're really full. Even from when I first started doing them, the base here, I make it more full than I did at the beginning because it just makes the wreath more like when it's done, when it's all done, it's nice and really full. I can't come up with another word than full, but that is the word. It's just really, it looks really good. So, let us know if you need any shapes made. We ship to U.S. states. Okay. So yeah, so we're almost done with the outer ring of the wreath here. It's coming along. And then the inner wreath has less pieces, so it goes a lot faster. Sometimes I start with that one so I can feel accomplished quicker. But then it's nice when you start with the outer because then once you get done with it, it comes together a lot faster. There we go. The outer ring is done, and now we're just gonna fill in the inner ring there. So we've got that nice and full, and then we'll start placing the ribbons. And I already have the ribbons cut, so I had mentioned that earlier, but yeah, we already have them cut, so it should make it go a lot faster. Because sometimes I don't have them cut, and then you have to sit and watch me cut them, and it's fine at times, if I cut away to different things and show you some different wreaths that I've made or whatever while I'm doing it. But there we go. See, now it's just going to be nice and full. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see, it looks so nice and full now. It's funny. I've made this wreath before. This with this exact sign and combination of ribbons and everything. That's why I'm making it because someone wanted this specific one. Um, but when I'm making a new wreath that I haven't made before, and I pick out the ribbons and the mesh, it's different when they come together than when they're just on the roll. And it's fun when they come together and they look really, it really works out. So okay. And I know some people I've seen live, they have music going. Um, I typically don't. I tried it a couple times, and actually, every platform has different rules. So, one time I got in trouble because I was breaking the rules. Well, because what I had put it on was generic music, and then all of a sudden they started playing like current stuff. So I just stick away from that. You can listen to me. I won't sing to you because I won't torture you like that. But um, I'll just chit chat with you, and if there's anything that you like or any type of wreath or candle or anything that you would be interested in, feel free to let me know. Um, we can always try to put that in the lineup. And if you do let me know on live, if I see you on again, or even if I don't, I will put it on another live. Even especially the recorded ones, because then it will replay and maybe you'll catch it. But we always post new items on our social media. So we've got an array of them now. We have Facebook and Instagram, um, YouTube. We now have Clapper. We also we have TikTok. So I think that's it. You can always go to litapothecary.com. You could also go to our Etsy page, and we have our items there as well, at etsy.com/litapothecary. But the bigger selection is on litapothecary.com. There we go. 2 more pieces, and then the mesh is done. It's really looking full. There we go. There we go. One more. And then I can, oops, grab the ribbon. We have a jumper. Okay, there we go. We've finished the base. Look at that. Look at it. It looks so good. I like it. I'm happy. Okay, so we're gonna put we're gonna start with the ribbons, but I'm gonna just give you a quick little preview, and I pushed this back and put him in, but he's gonna go on there, and he has changeable hands, so I just put the sunflower on there for now. Oh, I don't need to. I took it off because I'm used to having to cut. Well, I'll leave it off here because I will show you what we've got here. I already cut the ribbon that goes on this one. So we have this blue with gold sparkle, and we have this blue and orange and white plaid. So those will go together. And then we have this, it's like a sage olive green, and then this black and natural check, kind of almost a plaid. So that's what we're going to be placing on top of the wreath now. So let's see. Let me do a quick check one more time and see. Okay, I did the green and the black on the tan. Okay. Since this, I already had the picture of this online, I want to make sure that I am doing it the same, just, so they don't have any issues, because that may be what they wanted. I usually look and see what I think looks good. That's when I'm making a brand new one. But this one, I'm not. This one I've already done before, and I did that method, which is what I want to do. There we go. This is the hard part. Some of them, it's hard to tell which is the top and which is the bottom of the ribbon. I always like to make sure that I'm putting them the right way, though. It's starting to come together. So. This weekend has been very busy. I was able to do my taxes this weekend. Ugh, that's a 4-letter word. And this is the second wreath that I've made. We did the Everyone is Welcome Here wreath yesterday. And that wreath was the last one that I posted on my account. So if you want to see that one, it's up there. That one is. So yeah, so that's always nice. Let me switch over. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, that. So yes, that Everyone is Welcome Here wreath. It came out really well. I was very happy with it. It kind of had rainbow mesh and black and natural. Almost the natural was a little darker, more brown than this ribbon. And then it had rainbow ribbon, but not. It wasn't a lot of rainbow if you look at the picture. It's really nice. I think it's not like gaudy or over the top. Like some rainbow things can be really bright. It came out nice, and it has a nice message. So yeah, so that was the last thing that I posted. This one here, I made this initially. We gave to a friend who had stayed with us for a while, and his mom. We thought that his mom would really enjoy it. So, yeah, so that's initially where the design of this one came from, and it was popular. It's funny. I think it's the time of year. It was popular for a while. A lot of people liked it, and then it had a little pause. But there was all the holidays. There was the holidays, and then Valentine's Day, and now I think everybody's getting back into the. Oops, I did that wrong. Everybody's getting back into the year. Their regular groove finally. So I think now it's coming back to the popularity's coming back around. Everyone's out of the seasonal mindset because St. Patrick's is passed and all that. So I missed one. I got to go back and get this one. But I was kind of glad that the seasonal portion, at least for wreath making, I was happy that the seasonal portion was done because I can do some regular ones. Like last week, I did a Welcome to Our Home one, and I haven't been able to just do nice welcome wreaths. Just like that's why I took advantage and did the welcome or everyone is welcome here, because it's another one that has a nice message, but it's also another nice welcome wreath that wasn't really seasonal. But we have what I have a hello one I can't wait to do. That one might be next week. I might do that. I, I say that the whole issue is I have to sit down and go through all the mesh and the ribbons and make sure that I can find some that look good together that go with that sign. So I haven't done that. That's my problem right now with that one. But I actually really like it. I think it's the sister sign. Like if you saw what I posted when I posted the welcome to our home with like a little bow and a tassel hanging down. It's very similar. It has the same style. It's different colors and it says hello. I kind of like it a little bit better. I think just I don't know. Hello is also a welcome, but it's a more casual. If you say um, welcome, um, and it's all dependent on the person. You know, some people are very traditional and like the traditional and the more proper. You know, welcome, and then others are more whimsical and like the more you know, that the fun and it's in cursive and it's all lowercase. So yeah, not as proper, but it's really cute. I could probably show you. I have it over there. I'd have to kind of get up to get to it though. I'm gonna have to grab my scissors for a minute before we move from this piece. I have a little stray here that I'll just snip off. Actually, I have a couple strays here. There we go. Much better. And we'll keep on moving. Keep on moving. We're making it. We're chugging along on the outer ring with the ribbon, and before you know it, this wreath is going to be done. It's funny. Feels like it's going to take forever. It's going to take forever, and you're just going along. And for me, I'm just sitting chit chatting and placing ribbon. And before I know it, the ribbon is done, and I'm like, oh, all I have to do is put the sign. Some of the wreaths I put floral, a handful I put bows. I'm not a huge fan of the bows. If you've seen mine, I don't put that many. I don't do too many with bows. I do some, um, but I like. I don't know. I like it different. Everybody has their own style, and there's different for everyone. So some people really want a bow on their wreath. Other people don't. So, but yeah. But like basically, this one once I'm done, I put the sign and it's done. This one doesn't have floral, and I purposely did that on this one because of the changeable hands. I didn't want a spring flower and then it's still up in fall, or the same for a fall flower. Um, so that's why I didn't put floral on this one. And I tried to pick muted colors, but multiple colors, so it kind of goes with all kinds of decors, and it goes with all the different little hands that change out. And once we get the sign in place, I'll grab a couple more of the changeable hands. Welcome to everyone who has just joined. Let me place this ribbon, and I'll grab the little sign with the gnome and show you so you can see what we're going to put on top of this wreath when we're done shortly from now. He is adorable with his little welcome to our home. These hands, you could change them out. There's I have a whole bag that goes with him of different hands. He's so cute. I just grabbed the sunflower for now. But there's every season. There's all kinds of regular, everyday pieces that go on there. He's so cute. And then I actually have a similar one. I had mentioned it earlier to him. I have not made yet. I've had it for a while. I just have not come together and gotten pulled ribbons together. That's this similar look and everything. It's instead of saying "Welcome to our home," it says "Gnome, Sweet Gnome." So for anybody that loves gnomes, have multiple choices of those. I like gnomes. I've collected. Well, for Christmas we have a whole bunch, and I have a couple for fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. A couple gnomes for that too. Not so much for the regular part of the year. Oops, I'm dropping. Uh, so we are getting there. And this one, okay, I gotta make sure. I have it the right way. So yeah, there we go. You kind of can see what it looks like. I will lift it up when I have 3 more sets of ribbons to place, and then I will lift it up and you'll be able to see the whole look. And then we're gonna place the sign, and then he'll be set. There we go. 2 more. Can you believe it? We've been doing this for, I don't know how long. We've been doing this for just about an hour. It's been, and it's coming along. It's normally an hour and 20. I can get one put together. This one I had already cut the ribbons before we started. So it helped me on time a little bit. I was going to work on this last night, and I cut the ribbons, and then I got a phone call, and I was like, okay, I'm done. So let's see. Are we good? Do we have everything? Okay, so the blue, I feel like. Okay, I must have cut one extra. Because, no, there it is. I knew, I was like, something, I thought I had cut enough. I missed one on the top. I don't know how I did that. Luckily, all the ribbons are the same size, so that doesn't matter. The mesh is another story. It's a different size for the top than for the outer. But there we go. We've got it. And what do you think? Yeah. So now we are going to place the sign. I'm just going to push this back some because I like to kind of nestle the sign in. And before I do that, I always like to pick a spot. This one is probably fine. Where what'll be the top? This one will be better. Okay. And that's, for me, it's more when I put the hanger. I don't want it to slide side to side, so I try to find one of the bars on the wire so that it just, when it's in use, it keeps it from twisting, from sliding around on your door if there's wind, especially if you have it outside or whatever, and it just keeps it straight. So, okay. I need to move this real quick. I do need to take the hands off. I need to take the string off. Because I don't do it with the string. Why is this not wanting to cut? There we go. So now we are ready. And I think, yes, I had my wire right there. I'm going to stand up and place him. I like to place them so that I can figure out where I want to put the mounting pieces on the back of the sign. I'm going to trim that. Okay. It's pretty good. So that's what it's going to look like. Okay. Now I'm going to figure out... Okay, I know what I want to do. Pop this back out. And we will get our mounting pieces here. Get my glue. I like to, some people don't, I like to glue just a dab. Just a dab will do. Too much and it'll keep the self-adhesive from working. So the self-adhesive, we'll put it in there at first, and then the super glue will help it stay, make sure that it's nice and secure. Come on. There we go. Okay, one more. And I'm going to have to step away for a quick second because I did not grab my pipe cleaners. So I'll grab some of those, bring them over so that we can get this onto the wreath. I'll be right back. Oops. Okay. We are back. we are back. Ooh, sorry if everything's moving on you. Banging into the desk with my leg. So we'll get the pipe cleaner on there. I'm just going with white. They don't show, but I always like to go with a coordinating color for what's in the wreath. I didn't really have any brown, or I would have used that. Or I didn't see any brown. So I just went with white. And the yellow would have been bright yellow, and the same with the orange, so. And the same with the red. So I just went with white. Okay. So there we go. Let me grab the wreath. Sure, okay. And now we can get it back, and I'm going to tuck all these into the center. Okay. I'm going to make sure that he's lined up with that wire so that he will hang straight. And I think he pretty much is. So he would hang like this. He would be straight. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to just reach under there, and I'm going to tie him to the wreath form. And it's funny, I've gotten the comment before because I just reach under here and I tie him. I tie the sign down. And I got the comment from my mom. She's like, well, I guess you like to do it in the blind. And it's just because I've turned the wreath over before and done it. I don't want to mash the ribbons. They can always be refluffed, but I don't want to. I want them to be nice and fluffed. So I'll struggle a little and just do it without sight and just feel, because I've done it enough now, just reaching under and getting it attached to the wire form, that it's not that bad. I'm on the second tie now, so I don't mind. I did it at the beginning. I used to turn it over, and then I would always have to fluff the ribbon again. Always. And it would annoy me because I had them perfect. Now, sometimes I have to grab one on the edge or whatever if I lean up against it now. But get it secured. Then I can hold it up and tighten it. I'll be standing up while I do that, but I won't have to now. For you and your purposes, you'll see it. I'm going to put the little hands back before I show you the final, just because it's so cute. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to put these little hands back. And let me move to the side here. And this is what we got. We've got our welcome to our home little gnome. It's so cute. It's cute. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. He looks good. Set him back down. So that's all that's to it. We got this done, and I needed it done. Um, I've got all different kinds of wreaths. Like I mentioned, I did yesterday. I did an "Everyone is Welcome Here" wreath, and it would be the last thing that I posted on my account. So if you're interested in seeing that, that's up. You can look at it. And then I'm going to get ready to start to do some what do you call them? School wreaths. Like I have a sign for the Florida Gators and the Florida Seminoles, and I'm going to branch out and do other schools. So if that's something that you're interested in, or if you know someone and there's a specific school, let me know. Because I do want to do other schools. I just didn't want to get a whole bunch of different. I'm going to try a couple. I've done a Florida Gators one before. It's not posted up yet, but I will post that. Um, but yeah, so um, thank you everyone for joining me and spending some time with me while we make our welcome to our home gnome wreath. And stay tuned, and I'll post more of what I've been working on. And if there's anything that you want to see, let me know. And I might be able to get that done too. I might be able to work that in. You never know. Um, and I'll see you next time, everyone. So thanks for joining me.